Hello, sweet friends. Welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. My name is Chrissy. This is Questions for Dessert. This is where we get cozy in the everyday, where we see magic in the routine and turn routine into ritual. Let's start today with the Reiki precepts. Just for today. I am free from anger. I am free from worry. I am thankful. I am honest in my work, and I am diligent in my practice. I am true to my way, and I am true to my being. I am kind to all things, including myself. I honor my great bright light, and I hope to help you see yours just for today. Forgive me if I'm a little more brief and not as eloquent as I would like to be. It is almost 9. I've been up since a little after 4, and I had 6 therapy sessions today. I've got 9 on tap tomorrow. So the coffee for today was the Ethiopian blend with hints of red fruits, nuts, and dark chocolate. Hello, my sweet friends. Good morning. It is 7:31 on Monday, December 2nd. And I don't know about you, but going back to work after a holiday is always a shock to the system. I'm also realizing that these are going to get harder to film as the month goes on, because I had to wait until now to have any sort of light that wasn't using overhead and selfie light, because that just doesn't make me feel good. So here I am in my, you can't tell from here, but it's a good day to talk about feelings t-shirt, because Chrissy's got a rally. This is a really long week work-wise. I took last week off, and most of my clients just rescheduled. So I typically carry between 24 and 28 sessions a week. And this week I am at 33. So yeah, it's gonna be a long week, but that's okay. That's okay. It's the life I've chosen. So I have had a pretty good morning so far. I've been awake since 4. My body was just like, hello, good morning. So I got caught up on, honestly, Vlogmas videos while I was in bed this morning, because I didn't want to get up and wake the cats and blah, blah, blah. So let's see how we can reflect on today. Starting first with the Santa's Helper edition of the Winter Waits. Just seeing what the cards hold for us today. As I shuffle, I think of us as individuals, us as a collective. I almost shuffled those all wrong. And I trust that whatever comes up, there's room for reflection for each of us. And maybe, just maybe, an epiphany for one of us. As just what is important for us to think about, to keep in mind, to keep in our energy as we hopefully ease into the holiday season. What's important to keep in mind today? What do I need to be aware of? What do we collectively and individually, what could use some of our awareness? We have the Three of Pentacles. How can we work together? I think this card is really interesting from the perspective of working with others, but also working within ourselves and working in utilizing our own strengths, and bringing all of that together. If we think of Pentacles being the suit of groundedness, of things we can touch, of our money, our homes, our bodies, our resources, how are we working with ourselves and how are we working against ourselves? Like, I think of this, and look at how they're like, they have their arms around each other here too. This real sense of collaboration and thinking about ourselves and our place in the world and our sense of security from the past, from the present, and from the future. How are we taking care of ourselves in as who we were, as who we are, and who we will be? How are we preserving our sense of groundedness and security while also healing the old self and allowing joy of today? This card for me today speaks so much of money and of presents, and not presents, but like things we wrap and give people. Sorry, I hit the mic. In terms of what we're giving, what we're receiving, and really being aware of, do our intentions match our gifts, and do our gifts match our budget? Taking care of ourselves, taking care of those we love, and also taking care of our finances. So, as I shuffle the Narrative Alchemy Tarot, let's see how we can stay focused on balancing ourselves, each other, and our structural health, our physical health, how we move, how we eat, our financial health, how we manage all of these things and others. And I think there's a part of this too. There's always been a part of the Three of Pentacles. Don't mind me, almost threw cards all over the place. There's always been a part of the Three of Pentacles for me that's about removing the ego, right? And being able to say, okay, monk, this is your part. This is where your voice plays in, and this is important. And architect, this is where your voice plays in, and this is where you're important. And carpenter, this is where your voice is important and plays a role in this. It's about putting sometimes our ego and our need to be right aside in order to make progress, to pursue a common goal. So I think I see that too in the Three of Pentacles. And releasing sometimes our toddler-like ego tendencies in the sense of cooperation between ourselves and others, and our own health in so many ways. So how can we carry this? What do we need to think about? How can we carry this intention through our holiday season? We have another ace. We have stirring. We have the Ace of Wands. I see this card so much as an invitation to just be still and listen, to get quiet, to sit our asses down, and listen to the stirrings of our intuition, to put the ego aside, to put who we think we have to be, who we think others expect us to be, who we think, what we think this season is about. right? To put all of that down, to lay all of that aside, to lay ourselves bare and open and maybe a little bored, and then see what stirs. I also see this really literally as an opportunity to take the times that we are stirring anything and get really grounded in our intentions. When we're stirring our coffee, when we're stirring our tea, when we're stirring our yogurt, when we're stirring our soup, when any time that we are stirring, if you're making lotions or oils or potions or any or simmer pots, any time that we stir, letting that stir, that physical act of stirring, be a reminder to check in. To check in about where we're facing, how we're giving, and if that giving is from a place of expectation and pressure, or if that giving is from a place of cooperation and love. I don't know about you, but I got a lot to chew on today. But that's going to have to happen in the background because it's time to go to work. Friends, have a good one, and you'll see me around. I was feeling the return to work after Thanksgiving break blues, so I made a simmer pot starting with water from my sink, Florida water that I mowed over the summer, grapefruit for new beginnings, orange to be open to the flow, cranberries for pleasant surprises, thyme for courage, lavender for devotion, sage for protection, cinnamon for abundance, bay leaves for intentions, salt for protection, and honey for sweetness. And I let it simmer away with my spellcrafter candle as my workday continued. This ruby red slipper was a gift from my sweet friend Brenna. We lost touch for 1,000,000 years, and then she found me because she lives close to my brother, all the way out in Kansas. The second of the Advent teas from Plum Deluxe is Snowman's Treat. It has red rubeus for inner peace, coconut for cleansing, orange to open to the flow, blue cornflower for growth, and almond for divine favor. I'll close us out today with our loving kindness meditation, going out to ourselves, going out to each other, to those we know and to those we do not. May we all live in safety. May we all live in health. And may we all live in ease. I hope you have good rest whenever the time comes. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.